Hello everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to a new episode of The Bug Warrior. In today's episode I will show you the top methods to earn experience as fast as possible in Season 11 of Diablo IV. Season 11 is different, many of us believe that this is the best season, and that is probably because many things have changed and leveling up in the Paragon system is one of them. In the old days we used to run the pit non-stop until our eyes would hurt. However, in Season 11 a lot of players are leveling up fast in the Paragon system by slaying bosses. Just so you get a clear idea of how good this is, well, completing a pit 100 gives you around 4 million points of experience, which is really good. However, very few builds can finish the pit 100 in under 2 minutes. On the other hand, bosses give a lot of experience. The easier bosses such as Lord Seer, Grigoire and Varshan are currently giving you around 4 million points of experience when slayed. The difference of course is that you can slay and summon these bosses at least twice per minute, making it a fantastic way to earn experience incredibly fast. The best one seems to be Lord Seer, not only because it is fast to summon him, but because it's probably the easiest boss to get materials for. If you do decide to farm the elite bosses such as Belial, Andariel and Duriel, they can give you up to 5 million points of experience, which is also fantastic. The only problem with these bosses is that their materials are harder to get, but if you get them, it is also really good to level up. The last couple of days, as you know, I was busy farming the purified consumables to open the secret portal to fight all lesser evils at the same time, so I stopped doing any other activity. That being said, a friend of mine was around Paragon 239 when I started doing that. Well, this morning when he logged in, I saw him at Paragon 270, so of course I reached out to him and asked him how did he level up so fast, and he replied he had been slaying bosses, which for me was crazy because I knew they were giving more XP, but I didn't realize how good it was until he said that at Torment IV it was the same XP as running the pit 100. So unless you can clear the pit 100 in less than 2 minutes, farming bosses is an amazing way to gain experience. If you do get bored of slaying bosses, there is another activity that is really good in Season 11, which is Infernal Hordes. At Torment IV, a 10-wave Infernal Hordes is giving you around 43 million points of experience. A horde usually takes around 15 minutes to finish it, meaning that you're close to making a million points of experience per minute. The only thing that can beat this is of course finishing pit 100 in less than 2 minutes, as I said, but as mentioned, very few builds can do that. So what is best is really simple. If you can farm pit 100 fast, then yeah, go for it. But if you don't, a mix of farming bosses and Infernal Hordes is going to work really well for you. So there you have it, please give it a try and let me know how it goes. I put it to the test this morning and I went from Paragon 254 to Paragon 261 in around 6 hours. So I think it wasn't that bad. Also remember that if you want to make the most out of this strategy, run a Forgotten Wisdom Nightmare dungeon and get a experience well for a boost. We reached the end of the video, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.